Chapter 4. Grandmother Presence. Although Little Body never traveled there, before she even had a moment to think about anything, she had arrived, and being here in Grandmother's abode, went straight to embrace this wonderful being. Little Body found her in the garden, grooming and balancing all that was considered good and evil, right and wrong, dark and light, seeing to it that the landscape was perfectly balanced. Grandma Presence, you feel so good, better than ever. Why, thank you, Little Body, better than ever. Now that sounds pretty great, said Grandma Presence, and then remarked, well, Little Body, you are perfectly on time. She then looked at her watch that had no arms, with the word love inscribed before each number, and only went as far as the number 9. After looking fixedly at her watch, that had no arms and only went as far as the number 9, with the word love inscribed before each number, Grandmother Presence stepped back, gazed upon Little Body, and said, my dear, you look just like your grandfather, more and more like him every time I see you. I hope that is a good thing, Little Body internally construed. Then Little Body remembered that she would always forget until she remembered. All knowledge is remembering and or reforming what you always and forever know. And so she said, well, I know that's a great thing. Thank you, Grandma. It certainly is, Little Body, declaimed Grandma Presence. Curious as to what Grandmother Presence meant by this, Little Body queried, oh yeah, Grandma, in what way? In what manner? Grandmother Presence said, well, I was hoping you would ask that. Oh dear, can I show you? Would you like to see? Little Body said, yes, very much so. This is precisely why I believe I'm here. Distinctly in this moment, Grandma Presence evidenced a mirror out of nowhere, out of now here, and placed it right in front of Little Body. And in this instance of self-reflection, she could see just how beautifully she fit into the light and dark, the manifest and unmanifest of the environment, and enjoyed her surroundings, feeling more deeply the lush ground beneath her and the open sky above, with all in between glistening connectedness in a resounding chorus of light. Grandmother Presence then said, is it not the most beautiful sight you have ever seen? I bet you can feel creation in the texture of the plentiful soil, the vibrancy of the consistent darkness from which the myriad things grow. Little Body said yes, but felt yes, yes, yes. And as soon as she felt the ground, she felt roots go straight to the center of the earth. And at that moment, Grandma Presence inquired, wow, dear, how deep do those roots go? Little Body was amazed, because not only did she feel connection to the center of the earth, she felt the connection clear to the other side of the planet and beyond that even. These roots were her own, and were in fact clear, radiant strands of light, extending further above, below, and even within her than she had ever imagined herself to be. Intimately weaved into and out of the fabric of so many potentially infinite things reflectively. Little Body had to laugh at how big she really was in this splendid perception of Grandmother Presence. She laughed and cried, because what else can one do when one's context no longer contains one's content? Little Body had to laugh, because that's all you can really do in an elation like this. Little Body had to cry, because that's all you can really do in an unanticipated elevation like this.